Congrats. By clicking this video, you just took your first step to becoming better at sales. And yes, it's free. There is no hidden fees or even hidden $6,000 package course or whatever. In the course, I showed you the most important things you should know as a salesperson, from handling objections to how to make the prospect trust you and respect you more. You're probably asking, who is this course for? If you are a beginner or mid-level at sales, it's perfectly fit for you. But if you are an expert, get out, there's something later for you. And one last thing, if you don't have something to take notes with, trust me, this course will be useless and it's not going to be for you. Okay, so who knows the difference between sales and closing in general? Over there.
I mean, I've never done closing before, so I have no idea. I'm just doing like appointment setting or like DM setting.
Okay, so sales, it's kind of whatever happened before the person buy your product. So it's kind of like convincing him. You get the point?
Yeah.
Closing is whatever happened while he's signing the contract and after what happened later. Usually people say, oh, what happened while he's signing the contract? But for me, I usually say, because like always the contract have a deadline and your main goal is to keep this client stay with you. You are kind of convincing him that, hey, I'm still worth this month and the second month and the other month. So you're kind of convincing him every single month that you're worth the amount of money that he's paying you, if it's a monthly payment thing. Get the point?
Yeah, I got it.
So in real life, let's imagine this. Sales, you know this woman, you want to marry her, but after you spend big amount of money on ring, on wedding, and this type of things, the closing is just she leaned back to you and she told you, hey, I don't know how to cook. You just noticed that you fucked up. Yeah, that's the whole entire idea behind sales and closing in general, you can say. And the sales mindset I usually have, it's not entering a meeting to close a client. The sales mindset should be entering a meeting to help the client or the prospect, aka. Because like if your main goal is to get the payment, he immediately, like you need to know, guys, the prospect already hates you. Already hate every single salesman in history. Why? Because every single salesman is trying to just get the commission from him and is trying to only care about himself. He doesn't care about the client, right? That's what usually salesmen are actually doing to us. And we didn't, sadly said, we didn't create sales job or marketing job also to be hated. We created it to actually help the clients, actually give them a real value to them. So if you enter a meeting in a mindset of, hey, if it didn't work with you or it doesn't help you, I don't want to sell you, and I would like to leave the meeting right now to tell you that, hey, it's not good for you, it's not good fit for you, I will leave. I swear to God, many times I've done it. And every single time I actually leave the meeting just because I told the client that, hey, my product or my service or whatever doesn't work for you. Every single time, whether if he called me to actually tell me, hey, right now I'm ready to buy. So like, let's say one of the clients I worked with, I was talking to him, etc. And then he told me that his team was really small and the marketing budget, like whole entire budget was about marketing. Okay. And most of, like, you can say he didn't put any budget for his product or for his team, just marketing. So he will see big amount of results of clients, but sadly to say it, he cannot actually deliver the results. Why? Because he doesn't have team. He had probably 2 or 3 people. I forget the full story, but 2 or 3 people, and he's trying to get more than 100 or 200 clients. That would never happen to him. He cannot actually take them. So I told him, hey, I cannot actually work with you because you cannot actually handle all the clients. So after I closed the meeting with him, after probably a month or 2, he immediately called me. He told me, hey, Johar, I actually fixed my team. Let's work together. Okay. Why? Because I actually showed him a proof that I don't care about your money. I care about your business being good, and I care about my reputation and my name, and that I'm not selling something crap. You get the point?
Yeah.
And many times also he's not going to actually pay you. He probably going to tell you, hey, there's a referral for you. Probably some of my friends going to come here and give you a meeting. So like a referral in general. So guys, tell me something about, because I don't want to actually go deep right now and never shut up. I would like to take your questions right now and then go to the second section.
Yeah. So I have a question. Like,
Absolutely.
if we're doing like DM setting, or let's say appointment setting for like past 5 months, I've been doing that. So if I want to like move to closing, should I do that right now? Or should I like, I have no idea what should I do honestly.
Because, like, look, just be clear. In DM setting, what exactly do you do?
So basically, I'm on an offer right now, and they sell one-on-one mentorship.
Well, mentorship of
And
a business or of a what?
yeah, it's like an ecom brand, something like that.
Okay.
Let's say like he's running like it's a creator offer. He's running like paid ads every single day, and there are like hundreds of like followers coming in every single day.
Hmm.
So it's like something like that. And I just try to like sell them the mentorship, and but like some of them are quite broke, honestly.
So you are kind of just making sure that the prospect is warm, and then you move him to the what is
Yeah,
it
to
called?
the booking, yeah,
The
to
the, the
full
booking.
booking.
Okay, I got it. It's about like look, the client that you are working with right now. Do you know him a lot, or like can you tell him that hey, I would like to improve myself, get this or no? Because like you
No,
know him more than I do.
yeah, I mean, I just like got on board, this offer like few days ago, so I don't know him much.
And you have been in this industry for how much?
Uh, Almost like 6 months now.
Okay, look, you can tell him if you want. Tell him, hey, I would like to take one or two calls that I absolutely made them warm and I let them close, like enter the second call. I would like to take one or two. I will make it for free. If I close them, I don't need it. Look, the best thing you can actually do to actually to actually learn, like because like okay, most of the people right now, I don't know if you saw them in Discord, are actually trying to learn by making role play, and there is
Yeah,
nothing wrong with role play. Matter of fact, that's very good. But sometimes role play doesn't actually cover every single thing.
yeah, that's true.
When you are in middle of the call, the prospect is asking you questions that will make you actually sweat and never know how to speak English or even your main language. I would be honest with you, that will happen billion different times.
Yeah, exactly.
So by doing that, by showing him that hey, okay, I want to actually learn. For me, if one of my team actually come up to me and tell me, hey Johar, I would like to get another job from your side, and I would like to even learn more. But from your side, you're supposed to actually take an action by watching videos, by reading books, and like you cannot do it without like no information. Like you should
Yeah,
already
exactly. I
know
mean,
that. Yeah.
I've never looked into closing before. I've never like read the scripts, and
Like I don't know if you heard it from Alex. Do you know Alex Hormozy? Of course, right?
yeah, I know.
Yeah, like he was talking about his videographer, and he said he was a video editor or something like that. He actually put it on the time and effort to learn actually doing videographing, and after that he went to him and told him, hey, I would like to show you the work that I have done. He was recording his girlfriend or his wife every single day, and he was recording her like it's a vlog, and he showed him the videos, and then he told him, hey, I know that's different than what you actually looking for, but I would like to show it to you in person for you, and I can kind of like make my offer even more, or my contract even more, expand it or scale it. So right now, I believe he is a videographer and video editor and probably different thing. I don't know, but like that's what you have to do. Put in the effort in the start, make your homework, and then go to him and tell him, "Hey, I've made my homework. Right now, can you hire me for free or whatever?"
Love the conversation you have. Uh, for now, like I believe, like for my side, like in general, what I face with the sales and that side is, uh, most of the time I use like a GPT right now. Like GPT is something which I use, which is definitely kind of a bit of a lag in terms of explaining what uh, the unique approach that every clients need, because obviously when there is like a budget gap, you definitely want to sound in a such a way that they don't kind of run away,
The
maybe in a certain way to act like. But for me, like, I currently use ChatGPT most of the time for the sales and the calls. But yeah, it is something which is a bit lack for me. So
yeah,
yeah, just
at
trying
least you
to
know it.
trying to figure out something. Either it's is there any kind of app, or maybe just to help with somebody assistance right after me for each conversation. Although I understand like there is a certain words or certain way to put, but it's just something that I am not able to express it right in prompt, so that chat gpt could provide like a better output.
You usually take the calls, or is it only messages?
Mostly when it comes to the text, like when it's in the call, it definitely you can't use a chat GPT while the call. But yeah,
Okay.
during the chat, when there is like a discovery section where we both text each other like for the first time, obviously the first view a way of conversation will definitely show up, like how you speak, how you work, what are your questions, everything should kind of point out like whether you are in reality what you are presenting on your personal brand. So uh, that's why I really try to keep like the first 5-10 messages really certified, like they should be approved, uh, rather than just simply replying back to the conversation. Yeah, that's my current approach. Like 5 to 10 initial message should be passed through Chat GPT. Like they should be no errors. They should be perfect, and then after then we can be a little bit of humanize and yeah. So
Look,
that's my current approach. Like,
I
what can I
prefer
do better?
for you because, like, look, you are still doing video editing, right? Look, I will be
Uh huh.
honest, guys. Like, you're still doing video editing, right?
Uh huh.
You're still doing video editing.
Yes.
Like
Yes,
the
I do.
clients you are talking about, it's about editing.
Uh huh. Yeah. Mostly
Okay.
motion designing. You can call it video
Yeah.
editing in general.
Look,
Yeah.
you're. But by the way, guys, if you are hearing this, he actually one of the best video editors I've ever met. So, like, for you cannot actually kind of like have a huge or a big level of or high status on level video editing and have really low level on communication skills. So the best
Mm-hmm.
thing for you, I would be honest, even if the call, like, even if you enter the call without even knowing how to talk to that person, by just joining the call, I'm being
Mm-hmm.
honest. Like, I will tell you right now why. By just joining the call and showing him how confident you are about yourself, and I will talk about the confidence like later in the call, but by showing him how confident you are, and I will be honest, like, I will try as much as I can to actually give you some objection they usually give you, etc. And also at the end of this call, I will give you guys a list of objections they usually give you guys. Usually, like, you need to know this. Whatever objection they give you, there's a different real objection. Like, if he told you the price is high and your service is very good, I mean, he's supposed to already know that your service is already good and it's very high quality. So he's already supposed to know that he's not entering for a $5 edit.
Mm-hmm.
And also, look at from your side, you should already like know who are you contacting from the first call, or before they enter the call. You should disarm that the most amount of objection you usually get. So one of the times I was trying to sell something really high ticket. Before they even book the call, it says you are okay, like you are aware that this service is very high quality, etc., and it will probably cost you from X amount of money to X amount of money. You are aware, right? And there is going to be a checkbox. They should actually click it. That means they actually read the message. because back at the time, the biggest objection we actually had, it was actually price. It's not like he's telling you, oh, it's a price just to run away. No, it was actually price. We lowered big amount of calls, but what we have done is we got a higher leads actually. And your main goal is by making the first call, making sure that he will actually qualified enough for the needs in general, and you should disarm him from the objection you usually get. After that, you can immediately rush him and like, okay, about video editing, or marketing or whatever, I usually tell them, hey, guess what? Most of the time, you will hate me. I will make the same video or I will make the same marketing plan 5 times. And you will even hate it. But the 6th time, you will like it. Until I actually understand your brain and understand more about your business. For me, when I show them that, hey, this is normal, because this is actually normal, but your client doesn't know that this is normal, by the way. When you actually disarm the objection from the start and tell them, hey, this is what's going to happen, the client will actually enter the call having more aware of, okay, that is fine. It's not like, hey, you sneak peeked with a weird different, what is it called? Because like, as I told you, the client is looking at you in a way that he hates you as a salesperson. So when you tell him, hey, I made this video for you, why he will hate you? Because like, oh, he's going to make the quality higher to sell me something expensive more. You have to put yourself in his shoes. You got the point? So disarm them from the objection that you usually get from the first messages before they even enter the call. After that, in the call, you also say it again and you make sure that they are aware of that, etc. And then you can actually drive into making the call and making sure that everything is fine and making your call in general.
Like working on 2 offers at once. What do you say about it?
Look, working on multiple offers. Like for me, I started with working with multiple offers. Why? Because I had to make a living. I was 8 years old. But I don't know about your position. You have to actually master actually understand the closing game. Like, and these 2 offers is what? Or you don't know, still you are trying to just know.
I mean, the offer I'm on right now, it's like the ticket is like 7K and the lower price is like 5K, so it's pretty good.
Look, if it's in the same niche and you can actually, because like in the start, I will be honest, in the start you are not understanding the closing game at all. You're just kind of like a robot. He said X, you say Y. That's what you actually know, and that's fine. Let's be clear. But the idea is, while you learn, like, because like, look, usually whatever job it is, let's say video editor, marketer, or whatever, they try to take one niche, master it. Let's say, as you said, e-com. Okay, I master e-com mentorship and know how to deal with this type of clients. After that, I already understand the idea behind the closing, because it's not about memorizing every single objection. It's about making sure that you understand the closing and the sales game. So if you want to get another offer, it's fine, but at least it's in your same clients you are talking to.
Yeah, got it.
And also, what's your question,
Johar.
Imwal? What?
I wanted to ask, I personally, for my business, I run an agency, advertising agency, and on the side, I'm also building a personal brand to have more brand leverage for my business, because I want to funnel people from my YouTube to my Instagram and then generate lead flow from there. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's good, of course. Like, it depends on type of brand you are trying to do. If you are trying to be the friendly family, sharing my successes, sharing my new first client, and usually the people who's going to look at you is the cheap people, or the people who actually get inspired by anything. But if you are trying to target, let's say, specific type of audience, try to speak their language with your own personal brand.
Okay.
Like for me, because I have an Arabic channel. For me, in an Arabic channel, I'm not trying to target the small business owner to speak with them in a specific way. No, My main goal is to speak with almost the biggest type of clients and the mid, like between the big and medium. So I speak to them in a very professional way. I don't speak to them in a making my voice very high, etc. Because like in the Middle East, also there's a different culture than here. So
Yeah.
I speak to how the client want to hear from me. I don't speak because like okay, I totally understand you. People say be the person brand, be the niche, and say whatever you say, but you always try to speak what the client actually usually like to hear. Get the point?
And then I wanted to add on. I got a lot of advice from other people telling me to post like TikToks and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels to build my business. But I want to avoid that for my YouTube channel because the people who watch my, let's say people, they come from shorts and then they subscribe to my channel. Now I only have people who are like have short attention spans, and then they're not like actually primed to watch like the type of thing, 8 minute, 10 minute video. They're only subscribed because they watch like
Look,
an 8, 10
you need
second.
to know something. It depends. Like as I told you, it depends on the person you are talking to. Okay. So
Mm.
and also there's nothing such thing as short attention span and this type of things. People are watching Netflix sitting there while watching it for 10 series, 10 whatever hours, and just sitting. So it's not only about attention span, more than okay, what type of people you are talking to and how are you talking to them, and like there's a billion different way, and I would like to actually explain it in a different call about person branding, because I've made person brands. Like I was working with some Arabic YouTubers. I will share them later because I don't have them here or there,
So
so I share it with you.
I have like a one question also. Like recently with my personal like I have
You don't have
my
person brand. I'm sorry, but you're only posting your edits.
uh
No one know Satyam, except if you
yeah.
change something. I'm not sure.
Look, I was saying is like I have my personal brand on Instagram. Like I have like around like a 5K followers there. So recently what I did, like I have like this guy, like his name is Houston Code. So he's like a very professional, like he's like the goat in the niche. So recently he reviewed my personal brand and like sended me a voice note, and he mentioned few of the stuff, like in general those stuff like I understand, like, and I totally accept that and I can work on it, like, but he shared like one thing that is something I was not able to understand, like how I can fix this. So the issue was like he told me like your content you are posting is like attracting uh
Video editors.
the video editors,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
motion designers, the audience, like no, even not the audience, like the ones who are learning it, kind of a noob in it. So it kind of attracting them, not your ideal client. So
Look, we have talked
I mean,
about it if you remember. But look, if you want to target the client, you cannot.
Mhm.
Okay, you can show him before and after, of course. But in your long form content, I remember you were posting about how to do X design and Y design, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, me as a client, why would I actually learn something? If I learned it, and I know how to do it, why would I hire you, right? No, I'm just trying to
Yeah,
hire you to
like
not.
it's still like a contradicting question, like, and still this opinion is a contradiction. Like for example, like from my experience, I have like few pupils approach me like after this have seen my YouTube channel and they seen my X and they after seen my Instagram, then they got confident enough to come to me, and maybe of a bit of an issue with the trust, but yeah. So these platform help me in a way,
It
like to
will.
build the trust. Yeah. So I mean, sometimes it's help and sometimes it doesn't even feel like they are even for use. But yeah, I mean, I was still in doubt with the question, like is it even a real thing, like to I mean, I still get the client with my personal brand and all of my work is done with the person. I never outreach, like I have never ever did like outreach. All my work, pull the new clients, and everything is just going around my personal brand. Maybe I can get better with something of way of approach, or maybe uh, putting caption in a way, or kind of changing the way of thinking, like
By
that
look, trust
that's
me,
I'm figuring out like what can be done better here to
if you post like if it's okay for you to post yourself, your face, your voice, you can post videos on how to hire an editor, or post videos on things your editors don't want you to know, or like try to talk to someone who is already trying to hire someone and try to explain to him why he should hire this and not that, why he like show yourself as not you are trying to beg for him to actually message you. No, show yourself that hey, your video editor is bad by doing XYZ, or like that's the idea. But like I mean, posting before and after is really important, and I'm not saying it's bad, but you are posting before and after many times, multiple times, and you are posting also education in how to do this editing.
So, like, I have this approach. Like, I want to say this. Like, this is like a recent way of I have figured it out. Like, there's like a saying from this guy. Like, provide a value enough to attract like
Yeah.
these low ballers or maybe like these small audience. So that you can use these to get stacked up and build a ladder to get these clients. So if you have a number, you will eventually find a probability of a higher chance to get a client. Maybe like my 1,000, 2,000 views video have like one client that is ideal for me, and the rest of the 199 are like total waste, but still they are eventually the ones who help me to get reach to that 2,000 views and get that client. So
Yeah,
in a
but
way,
you are selling, like
they
if
help
you're
me.
trying
Okay.
to sell the thing, the video editing, but you should sell what is he trying to get. I'm not hiring video editor to make a video editor. No, I'm trying to hire a video editor to look professional and make more sales in front of my clients. Get the point? So like try to sell them the whole entire the end, the thing they are trying to find, and just say, let's say, oh, you are posting what's the best editing style for a business owner, let's say, and show them. Sometimes the simple things is better than the motion, etc. What do you want?
So
What did you say, M1?
I've actually learned I've learned the basics of sales, and
Your
I've
voice
been
is lagging.
off that. So you can't hear me.
I can, but your voice is lagging.
I said I've been looking for roles on DM setting. I haven't been able to land any.
Oh, okay. You are trying to get a client.
DM
Yes,
setting.
Yeah. Look,
DM setting.
the client that I actually got, the one I was talking about right now, like the best thing I actually done is going, like, it depends on who are you trying to go to, okay? The best clients I actually went, like the best what is it called, system, let's call it, on how to get a client. Just actually make a personalized video, go to LinkedIn, look at their email, send to, and actually every single person in that company an email that, hey, my name is Johar, I wanna be a part of your team. I saw your experience. I saw your company. I really wanna be your team. This is what I have done, or I wanna learn. I wanna learn by doing. Let's say. But also, you should not always ask something in return from the start. You should only give them,
Yes.
hey, I want to learn, or I want to work for free, or whatever. I want to improve myself. Show you that I
Someone
am
said I should
capable.
work for lower pay or something.
What?
Like working for lower pay.
Lower P? What's that?
Lower pay. I should like work for low pay or for free.
Yeah,
Just to
working
get
for free is
experience.
the
Yeah.
best thing in like you can start something in general. Trust me. So starting for free, if you, because like most of you here doesn't have, let's say, expenses or whatever, and he is literally just new. So you have to look at, as me as a client, why would I hire you if I already have money and I can hire someone who's really good? Should just come to me and tell me, hey, I'm trying to make a name of myself. I don't want your money. I just want to improve myself and show you that I am capable of doing this job. After that, we can talk. While you are working, I will immediately tell you, okay, you are doing good job. let's make a contract or whatever. So make the amount of look. I don't know if you hear this word. When you go to the companies, you hear them saying that there is no good people who's actually getting employed. And when you go to the employees, you see them saying there is no companies trying to list for a job. So there's a pattern, don't you think so? Like it's a weird pattern. But when I actually start hiring in LinkedIn and this type of things, I noticed that a big amount of no-show rate from the employees and the unprofessionality from employees and people who are actually coming expecting me to give them a CEO level, CEO salary from an entry-level position. It's big amount.
Entry-level position.
Yeah, like here I just start understanding why the companies are actually crying about why we are not getting good employees, and why the employees are crying on why they are not getting a job. No, just lower your ego, go to the company and tell them, I want to work for free. That's the best way. When you actually have the what is it called? The experience, etc. You can go to them with a strong, confident person and tell them, hey, I'm doing good amount of results. Right now, I want to get a real life contract or so. Or go to other company, tell them, hey, I've done XYZ to this company. I want to do it to you. And talk numbers. Don't say, I want to do DM setting. Tell them, I want to increase your show rate, let's say, by 16%. Or whatever. Trust me. In this way, people will love you.
Okay. I checked my LinkedIn. I just fixed my LinkedIn. It was having some issues. But I don't think I will be able to send message to company owners unless I'm a premium member.
No. I am not a premium member, by the way. Look, you need to know.
I can actually send.
Look, you need to know multiple things that's happening in LinkedIn. Most people are writing their CV, their resume with AI. And if you don't know, LinkedIn have an AI that immediately put you on an no fit position. Immediately. Like for me, when I am hiring, I do not even see your CV. Why? Because it's a no fit. You get the point?
Okay.
Because there's a few sections. When I am let's say the HR, there is a few sections I immediately put you on. The section 1, which is unrated, which is someone who's saying, let's say he worked in XYZ company and he match your job description requirements. Let's say you wanted to, let's say one time I was asking for video editors, okay? A lot of people are actually coming to me when they are lawyers. Why are you a lawyer with no experience in video editing? You don't even know how to use the computer. Are you coming to me? You get the point? So immediately the AI will take him and put him on trash. That's useless. No need to waste your time here. And there's the unrated, that is someone who already have been in video editing. His CV match his profile, and a lot of things match. Okay, we put them in unrated. When I come and look at the unrated people, I look at it here. I read the CV. Trust me, the people, when they read your CV, they spend only 3 seconds. When you put hobbies, I love books, and this type of things, this is bad. By putting what?
For CVs, like putting hobbies on your CVs.
It's bad.
Okay.
And by putting skills, my key skills, and a lot of people when they say my key skills, they say I'm a team player. You should be team player. I'm expecting you to be a team player without even saying it. No, you should put the skills as, okay, I do I use XYZ softwares. Let's say in video editing, I use Premiere Pro, I use After Effects. This is the skills. It's not team player, confident person, or whatever, this type of things. So you put the skills as softwares. You put the other things as no need for hobbies because it's a business. I don't care about your hobbies, I will be honest. A lot of people put hobbies with a whole entire page. Well, I'm not going to give you a gift. I'm not Alex Hermosi to put big amount of money just for gifts, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's the idea. So
So what do you say? Okay, me speaking this way, what do you say about my voice? Is there something I need to change to be able to apply for phone settings job?
you mean the accent, or do you mean the voice quality as the mic?
Accents.
Look, if you come up to me in a confident way and everything is good, why would I not hire you, right? Look, I will be honest, we usually do not hire Indians, okay? Why? You probably think I'm racist. Probably I am. But the idea is, most of the Indians come up and don't know how to speak English, or he is literally expecting me to pay him in an American salary. Don't expect that. I will pay you what is the Indian salary and a bit more. That's it. Got the point?
Okay.
And
Yes.
he come up to me with no English and expecting a big salary. Why would I hire him? That's why we immediately start looking. Okay, he's an Indian, no need to hire. Because no need to actually waste time on a call. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of, what is it called? Like effort. So no need. We look Indian,
Yes.
remove. Someone who's from a foreign country that doesn't speak English and we usually have bad experience with, remove. No need to even think about it. So also, most of the people from the from the third world countries, they apply for American, United Emirates, Saudi Arabia, etc. And trust me, they hate it. Why? Because they are trying to actually get Saudi Arabians, or they are trying to get the local people, not trying to get the Indian or so. First of all, try to build your name in your country. It's fine. It pay low. I know. I totally understand you. But at least you got the experience. You need the experience. You are already working for free. Or make a video, personalized video to the CEO and to every single person in the company that is actually a decision maker on hiring you, and showing
Okay,
them.
the Loom video.
Yeah, but don't make it a sheep loom video. Make it like, hey, like look how I'm looking at you right now. Hey, John, my name is Johar. I would love to work with your company. I have done XYZ in my life, or do you know what? I've never done. I would love to do XYZ, and I would like to learn about my job. I'm not expecting anything from you. I would like to work for free in the first, let's say, 3 months or so, and that's it. They would fucking love it. Why? Because a lot of people that have a lot of ego, and they are not doing their job right. So you will immediately, by lowering your ego and going to them and telling them these few words, you will immediately get the job. Guys, if you are still watching till this moment, that means you are sleeping or literally like the video and the way I literally give a big amount of value for free. So hit the follow or subscribe, whatever channel you are in. I would love to actually keep continuing making this content for free. I will never upsell you on something, except if you have money. Anyway, subscribe, keep watching the video. Trust me, by entering the meeting, it only takes 5 seconds. The client actually can decide if he can actually trust you or no. The client cannot, he will never pay you if he doesn't trust the product that is actually working, or doesn't trust the company that's behind you. And if he doesn't also trust you, if one of them doesn't trust, he will never pay you. So in the start, from the call, you have to enter the call in a sharp eye. I don't know what sharp eye, I believe sharp eye is because if you translate it, it means a bad word. Sharp person. You are aware of everything around you. You look, what is it called in English? Like someone who is very confident and very... Do you see when you are kind of like waiting something to happen and you're, yeah, it's going to happen, etc.? It's kind of like that. I don't mean to look like this person who is actually really want to get the job. No, it's kind of like a father and his son. It's kind of like that. What is it? It means like, do you see how the father, when he talk to his son and tell him, he's trying to convince him about something, let's say specific job, and trying to tell him, you really need to get this job because it will literally help you, etc. And he's kind of looking at him in a loved way. It's similar to that. You have to look at your prospect like this. You are the father and he's your child, He look at you as someone who's he hates you already, because salesperson is hated from the whole entire world. Salesperson and a marketer, and I've been both. I've been hated a lot. So if you actually show them that you are actually aware everything around you, when they actually tell you, hey, would you like to drink something, and you say no thank you in a what is it called, in the weak voice, he immediately say, okay, this person is not confident enough. Trust me, I didn't know that this is a trap question back then. I thought that he is very, what is it called, he is very rich that he want to give me a coffee for free, but it's actually a trap question. And you should also know that you also show him that you are the best in your field. If you didn't show him that and you keep saying ums and ahs, he will lose the, what is it called, he will lose the trust on you. And if he doesn't trust you, he probably going to work with other company. It's that simple. It's similar to doctor. When you go to the doctor and there's the secretary, I guess it's called, the women that actually tell you, hey, please just enter, join the, what is it called, the office. He can take your call, or he can see you. And the office is everywhere. There's some pictures of his testimonials, etc. And when he is talking to you, he's talking to you in a specific way and asking you only questions because he's a doctor. That's it. So in general, while you are talking to the client, you always need to know that you should make him trust you. In the first 5 seconds, if he didn't trust you, you will lose the sale. It's that simple. You didn't let him trust you, and he probably, like, look, let's take marketing, and like, let's say you are trying to sell marketing. Let's be clear, every single business in the entire world needs marketing. Why? Because like even Pepsi, McDonald's level, Tesla level, they need marketing. But there's still a lot of company doesn't do it. It's not that they are not convinced about marketing. It's just they didn't trust you. Or they probably didn't even trust every single company that they came to it. It's that simple. If you gave them the opportunity to actually let them trust you, look, they will play the dump rule on you. Trust me. Why? Because they will literally just show you that I'm not sure that this is actually for me. No. They already know. They are full aware of the biggest companies in the world. They didn't reach to this level without marketing. They are also full aware that the medium-sized companies didn't reach to this level until they made marketing and good product. Same thing to small businesses. They are not small businesses because they are just born small. They are small level because they are doing something wrong. Let's be clear. There's a lot of businesses starts really big. Why? Because it's literally doing every single thing right. That's why when you see someone who actually full aware of every single thing around him and every single thing in the business, he actually do everything. He actually scale very fucking fast. But when he's doing something wrong as a small business owner, let's say not doing marketing and just caring about products, you will lose. You will literally stay in your level. Why? Like, look, I will give you a real life example. I was going to work with a small size company. It was not a company. It was like a school. So this school, if I have a son at that specific age, I was literally going to put my child in their school. Why? Because I have never seen a better school than that. I've never. It was the best product I've ever seen in my life. They were not having teachers. They were having specialists. Specialists for fucking kids? Since when? The idea is they were having a specialized person for every single child. So it's not a school anymore. They are also teaching youngest kids, like 3-4 years old, on how to actually memorize and how to actually write and read, etc. The people who's actually growing from this, like going to this school and leaving it, they are becoming geniuses. If I have a child, I will send it to this school because it's the best school I've ever seen and the best product I have ever seen. But why they are small? They only have 30 clients. Really? The best school in the entire world have only 30 clients? Well, no wonder why they are a small business. Because they are literally didn't care about marketing. So you're probably going to tell me, Johar, you are saying that because you used to do marketing and you are doing marketing right now. So you are just trying to show us marketing is good. No, because there is a company, I forget its name. I don't want to say its name. I will get sued. Anyway, there is a company from United Emirates that got funded for $30 million. They have the biggest funding in history, I believe. I don't know. It's a big amount of money. $30 million. Funded from the government, funded from private equity, private companies, funded from a lot of companies. And guess what? They actually lost. They actually went bankrupt, I believe, in 1 year. $30 million got wasted in 1 year? Yes. They had the best marketing in the entire world. I've never seen better marketing than this. All the people who is actually living in the United Emirates, they know what I'm talking about. They know who's the company I'm talking about. But guess what? They had a trash product. Literally trash product. Bad customer service, bad product, bad what is it called? Logistics, bad everything. They spent, guess what? They spent $28 million. $28 million on marketing. And they only put 1.5 million in 1 million or 1.5 million for products. That's like, can you understand that they are trying to make $30 million back from this $1 million product? The math is not mathing. The math will never math. It's kind of like, what is it called? Do you see the game of what is it called? The snake game. The end of the day, it will eat itself. It's similar to that. There will be an end, today or tomorrow. They spent more money on marketing than the product. So Johar, I didn't understand you. Who's better, marketing or product? Well, guess what? Neither, because the question is wrong. It's literally, you should look at your position and say, okay, my position is I have good looking product, a good product or a great product or whatever. Right now, let me put it on marketing. So in the end of the day, both of them supposed to work with each other. It's not marketing. It's not product. It's bro marketing. I like this word. Anyway, so the idea is that about the objections, people usually give it to you. People give you objections just to tell you shut up and let me leave in a polite way. Let's be clear. Why is he telling you the price is high when it's actually not high? They already know that it's business to business job. So the price is supposed to be more than $5,000, let's say. So why did they say $5,000? Because they didn't see the value. Trust me. Most of the time, it's not about the price. It's about the value. They didn't understand the value. They want to actually speak to their partner. They want to speak to something. They want to do X or Y or Z. Or sometimes they just want to test you. Trust me. I used to think like, okay, it's a dumb thing they are doing. No. It's the smartest thing they are doing. Especially in the negotiation game. In the negotiation game, you see someone who's looking at your product like it's the cheapest like, why would I put money on this? I didn't understand you. He will look at you and tell you, why would I put money on this? And he will keep annoying you just to absolutely let you, like, trying to test you. Are you one of the small people who is literally new and doesn't actually know how to handle a pressure? If you cannot handle pressure, why would I work with you? I want someone to let me grow. I want someone to make me more profit. I don't want someone to actually, from the first day, there's something real happen, he just crash out. Let's be clear. So objection is not a real life, like, it's not an objection. It's a polite way to tell you shut up and let me leave. It's that simple. And your main goal is to tell them, I totally understand you, agree with them, and then just back to the conversation. If you know how to absolutely back to the conversation, you already made another meeting from that. Why? Like, look at it in this way. Okay? He told you the price is too much, the price is expensive, I cannot work with you, thank you. That means, as I said again, please go, I cannot pay that. Let's imagine that it's actually a price game. It's not he's hiding something or whatever. No. It's a price game. And you tell him, yes, no problem, I totally understand you, and then you walk away and leave. That means you will never back. You cannot even back. Why? The price is expensive. But if you actually know how to handle it in a way that, okay, I totally understand it is expensive, but like we are expensive and because we use XYZ, and I would like to see, let's say, expensive compared to what? Or what? Like, your main goal is to back to the conversation. Your main goal is not to argue with the client or the prospect, and your main goal also is not to prove him wrong. A lot of people play to kill in the sales game. He say, hey, I don't have time. You tell him, hey, yesterday I saw you wasting 10 hours on your social media. No, don't play to kill. Just tell him, I totally understand you, and I hate it when we don't have time and we have to do something very important. I hate it. But life is this. But let's be clear. If you know how to do it while you have, let's say, no time, you will literally master it when you have more time. He will literally just like, for real. And you will never tell him, hey, Elon Musk has the same time as you. You're arguing with him. In this way, you are arguing with him. But if you don't wanna, if you wanna close the sale and make the profit, you don't wanna argue. You wanna come up to him and tell him, I agree with you. But the idea is, if you actually mastered this when you have no time, what you going to do when you have time? You're going to be a fucking killer. You're going to be amazing. Look at you, young boy. You have to do that. He's your child, and you are the father, and you're supposed to literally talk to him in this way. A lot of people who is actually new into sales usually are in a young age. Let's say in my age. They are in the early 20s. They look very young. Like, look at me. I look fucking 5 years old. And let's be clear, I do look like a 5 years old. And a lot of customers actually look at me and tell me, you look fucking young. You are even younger than my kid. That used to actually make me kind of like, how did you disrespected me? But the best answer is not like that. I usually tell them, to be honest with you, I agree. Every single prospect I entered the meeting with in the past month, every single prospect I even joined a meeting with, they tell me how a young kid like you making and having this big amount of knowledge in business and having all of these testimonials in this young age. That's fucking amazing. Here, you literally set a boundary that you said, heck, you immediately told them, you cannot actually disrespect me. You cannot actually disrespect me. Let's be clear. I am way more successful than you in my age. In this way, you literally made him like, okay, he just fat checked him. Immediately told him, hey, a lot of people are actually amazed from my experience, even if I am 5 years old. Even if I look like 3 years old. A lot of people are amazed. Let's say you are actually let's imagine you are making $100,000. You tell him, hey, to be honest with you, a lot of people are actually telling me how a young 18-year-old kid who look like 16 making $100,000 and having all of this amount of knowledge. I would be honest with you. If I was in your position, I would absolutely agree. I would absolutely do the same. But let's get to the point. And then you immediately go to the point. Why? Because you immediately set a boundary that, hey, you cannot disrespect me. I am way more smarter than you think I am. And, hey, I'm way more even successful than you think I am. I am more successful than you. But you cannot tell him I'm more successful than you. Why? Because literally you are killing the sale. You're literally, right now, play to kill. Doing the play to kill game. And that's the wrong thing. And why we hate salespeople? Let's be clear. Why do we hate them? And also, why do we hate marketers, sales, this type of people? They speak fucking fast. They are fucking liars. Exactly. And guess what? They are scammers. Well, they are. A lot of them. A fucking Indian person working Microsoft. How? No, I'm joking. Or I am. Why are you trying to hard sell me? Don't hard sell me. I already told you that I'm going to buy. I just like this accent. Su kaplet. My bad. in your life, in your sales career, you will meet two type of audience, two type of customers: the logical buyer and the emotional buyer. And how to deal with them? Sales say a lot of people deal with the logical buyer and the emotional buyer like they are dealing the same person. But the idea is way more different. This is a client with his own beliefs and systems, and this is a client with his own beliefs and systems. And you have to understand the system that is actually making him buy the product, and then you immediately tell him, Tata, I did understand you. I'm the only person who can understand you. You can literally do that. If you are actually doing that, if you know how to literally show him that, okay, I am the only person that understands you. You are a logical buyer. The logical buyers buy with numbers. Buy with logic. Duh. The logical buyers, they buy with analytics. They buy with real life numbers. They buy with studies. Let's imagine I'm trying to sell the watch. A Rolex watch. I cannot go to the logical buyer and tell him the same script that I told him, that I told the emotional buyer. Then what should I do then? Look, the emotional buyer, you have to tell him, imagine walking to the room by having a Rolex. Look how people will look at you. You're the most successful person in the room. Everybody will be shy. Everybody with his mother is going to keep talking about you. Right or not wrong? Exactly. But if you're talking to a logical person, you will tell him, look, let's be clear. Rolex buyers or Rolex users usually, let's say, close more deals than the normal people who wear no watch. They close more deals by 16%. Well, I made this up, but it's actually true. By the way, the people who actually wear Rolex, it's actually true. People who wear Rolex to a meeting, you close more deals than the people who actually wearing a fucking cheap Chinese Indian person. Like, I don't know. It's an unwritten rule in business. Right or not wrong. If you deal with every single prospect in his own ways, you will literally win the game. Because this guy wants you to talk to him in a way that, let's say, the emotional buyer wants you to deal with him in a way that how other people will look at you and how other people will be proud of you. And the logical buyer wants a logical numbers. He wants studies. He wants X and Y, Z. Let's say same logical buyer. You do not tell him this. You just tell him, did you know that Rolex retain its value for, let's say, 95% in the next 10 years? It's a fucking smart investment. He will look at you and tell you, okay, that's actually honest. Let's be clear, that's real. Go to a logical buyer trying to sell him a software and tell him, hey, this software is going to cut the operation cost by 15% each year. There's no reason not to buy it. Let's be clear. 15% in lower in operation cost, that's fucking insane. Right or not wrong? Exactly. But if you go to an emotional buyer, you cannot tell him this cut your operation cost by 15%. No, you have to tell him, imagine walking to a room and looking at your boss confident and showing him the software that you already bought without asking him, because you already know the company more than he does. But we do not say that. We show him that we care about the company more than he does, and saving the company from bankruptcy from your smartest decision. Man, if I am the emotional buyer, I would buy. I would literally buy from myself. I literally fucking love myself. No, let's be clear. Look at me. You cannot hate me. I hate Indians, Nigerians, fucking smart in marketing and business. There's nothing wrong with me. Literally. Who can hate me? No, let's be clear. I fucking love me. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and say, damn, You fucking good. Racist, businessman, smart businessman. Not only that, a salesperson, a fucking closer. It's almost perfect. Do you know what? No. It's fucking perfect. Anyway, let's get to the point. Hey, let's get to the point. I will give you the most important rules in sales. If you did understand these rules, you will literally win any fucking game. Any sale, you will literally win it. It's just simple rules. Trust me. People want to buy, people want to trust you, but you should always give them a reason on why they should buy or trust you. You should always give them a reason on literally why they really need this. When he's listening to you, he's trying to tell you, convince me. Hey, I want you to convince me. I don't want you to actually spit in my face. I want you to convince me that this is a good product. Right or not wrong? But a lot of people are actually saying, oh, this guy is not convinced. Well, he heard you yapping the whole entire 2-3 hours talking about your product, and you literally think he doesn't want your product. He won it. He probably said, okay, this product work, but this person or this company is bad, so I'm not going to work with them. So also, like, your main goal, after you made him and gave him the clear decision why he should buy, you should always literally take the client, take the prospect from his own mind and put him in your table and tell him why he should buy. Because he already have his life, he already have his struggles, he already have his own thinking. Every single prospect, while he's listening to you, he is trying to tell you, convince me, but please give me a reason why. And then while you are talking about yourself, he immediately start remembering that he forgot to buy groceries for his wife. He immediately forgot. Why? Because he doesn't care about you. Let's be clear. Because he know, okay, this person will talk about himself. When you are in a sale and speaking to the person and trying to tell him, hey, our company is really good, our company is really nice, etc. He's literally listening to bullshit. Because he don't want to listen to this. He want to listen to something that actually make him buy. Make him to buy. Your client of video editing doesn't buy from you, doesn't hire you because he want a video editor. He want to hire you because he want to look professional in his videos, to look professional in front of his clients and close more deals. You should always tell him, why are you trying to hire me if you can hire someone from Fiverr for $5? He will always tell you, okay, I will, your experience and this type of things. Tell him, look, I understand what you are trying to reach. You're trying to actually get more deals from your high quality videos. And he will look at you and tell you, yes, I am. Look, I will be honest, he's not hiding it. A lot of people doesn't know actually what's happening in their mind. Let's be clear. I say, it's too expensive, but I mean something else. I say, I want to hire you, but I mean something else. Look, you as a videographer, your client doesn't want videos. Your client doesn't want you to stop, keep jumping on top of his burger. Your client wants leads and want more clients and want more sales. That's simple. If you speak his language, he will speak your language. The contract game. Rule number 2. No is the start of the sale. Huh? Yeah. Literally. If every single prospect and every single lead come up to you and he's already interested, then what's your job? I don't understand you. You want every single prospect to not argue with you and not tell you it's too expensive and give you objections? Are you a fucking toy? Do you really think sales is that simple? Sales begin when the client actually disagree with you. It's that simple. It will never be simpler than that. When you actually understand that the client or the prospect is literally saying no, is the start of the sale, you will literally win the game. Why? Because literally, you already showed him that, okay, I understand you why, and I understand that this is not the end of our call. This is the start of our call. And I already know that you will say no. And if I was in your position, I will say no. I will look at you and huh? What type of pattern is that? 1 second. If you are in my position, you would buy your product? Well, no, because I didn't understand it. Let me say why XYZ is going to help you. Let me tell you what in XYZ is going to help you in operation, on sales, and this and that and this and that. Your customer doesn't want to buy marketing services. He wants to buy leads. Also, he doesn't want to buy leads. He wants to buy sales. He wants to buy profit. He wants to buy scalability. That's it. Your main goal, the third rule in sales, your job is not to help the client. Well, your job is to help the client help himself. Wait, what? What does that mean? Helping a client helping himself is way different than helping the client. No. I didn't understand you. Helping a client helping himself is different than helping a client. It's math, not mathing. What type of mathing is this mathing math? I didn't understand you. Well, I will be clear. Go to an Apple store and tell them, I am confused. Should I buy, let's say, the orange cover or the blue cover? He will not tell you. He will not come up to you and tell you, buy the orange. No. He will tell you, what do you usually wear? For you, you say, okay, why is he, what a creep. If you are a woman especially, and a man come up to you and tell you what you usually wear. What type of creep is this? But no, he's not doing it for a creepy way. He's doing it to show you that, hey, I am your best friend, trying to know your wearings, trying to know your colors that you usually wear, trying to know the places you usually go to, trying to know who you are. And based on your information, and based on your answers, I will tell you if it's an orange or if it's a blue. There's a person was showing his video and saying, like he was trying to buy what is it called, a cover in Apple shop, a cover for his phone, and he showed the salesperson. He told him, should I buy the orange or the blue, or the black or the blue? And he told him, start asking him about his clothes. He started asking him about his hobbies. Who asks about hobbies? It's actually someone who doesn't have a conversation and he just want to open one. But it's not with Apple. Apple, when they ask you for hobbies, they know what they are talking about. Literally. Look what's going to happen in the end of this conversation. Literally, he asked him about his hobbies, about his business, about etc. in XYZ. It told him, okay, you should buy black. I totally understand you want to buy black because you want to look more professional on how people are looking at you. But you also want to buy blue because you want to look, you want to show your true self. But you also want to buy this. In the end of the call, in the end of the meeting, he literally made him buy the 4 covers, 4 colors, red, black, blue, and I forgot the fourth color. Well, if he told him black or red, he will literally make one sale. But by asking the questions and making him answer and showing him that, hey, I didn't tell you that you should look professional. I said that because you said you want to look more professional. I said you should take black because you told me you want to look professional. Because you told me you want to look more funky. Because you told me X and Y's and Z's. I didn't say that. Here's the difference between helping a client and helping a client help himself. Your relationship with your customer is not like your relationship with your customer is similar to your relationship with your nephew. Literally. When I say it, I mean it. Do you see when your young nephew or your young kid or whatever look at you and come up to you and tell you, hey, please give me the controller or please give me the mouse or the keyboard or whatever, and you just, because he's very annoying, you give it to him but you remove the batteries, and he's keep playing with the controller, but he think he's playing with the controller and doing the video game thing, but he's not. You already own the batteries. It's similar to this. You show him that he owns the conversation, but he's not. You make him ask a few questions because your main goal is to ask questions. Your main goal is not to let him lead the conversation. And also, a lot of people keep asking the customer, do you have any questions left? Are you fucking gay? No, let's be clear. Are you gay? Trying to let him take the lead? What? Don't be dumb. Let's be clear. Let's be professional. He doesn't have questions because he doesn't know his questions, because he doesn't know your product. He is buying your product because you babysitted him, or it's similar to like taking a baby from his hand and showing him, okay, you should put your foot here, and then put the second foot here, and then the third one here, and that's how to move, and that's how to walk. You cannot go to this young kid and tell him, do you have any questions for me on how to walk? Nah, because it's like you look at your customer. He doesn't understand your industry, especially when you come up to him and tell him, hey, our app works with AI, intelligence, conversations, blah, 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 and this type of things. He doesn't understand AI. He understands that he wants to make more sales, and you have to speak his language. And also he understands that when you ask him a lot of questions, you're not a lot of people. I actually entered a lot of sales calls, someone trying to sell me. And a lot of people, when they are trying to sell me, they are making it like it's an FBI game. I just want to have this light on top of me, and I literally going to be convinced that this is a police questioning me. They don't even let me answer. Before I even answer, they immediately give me with the second question, third question, fourth question, and not even talking to me like a human. They will tell me like this. What's your revenue? I want to say, let's say 100,000. It's 100. Okay, what's your profit? 10,000. It's what's your employees? It's what's your this? Bro, relax. Let's take it clear way. You're not asking me as a police person. You're not an FBI agent. You're not a CIA to question me like that. You are a human who wanna take my money and want to ask me a few questions. And you should thank your God that I literally gave you this opportunity to enter my call. You should always look at it in this way. Your client hates you. He is saying he should thank his God that I gave him an opportunity. And then while he's listening, that means he's probably going to buy, but you're supposed to give him a reason why. And always, probably rule number 6, 7, 9, whatever, you should always focus on the customer and ignore yourself. Wait, what? What do you mean? I'll tell you what I mean. By focusing on the customer, by focusing on yourself, you will always focus on your problems, your struggles, your AI, your Python language, your whatever. And the customer doesn't want that. Doesn't care about that. Your customer wants, okay, is that work for me? Does that actually going to help me reach my goal? Does that going to actually ruin my reputation, let's say? Does that going to do XYZ? Then yes, okay, let me buy. If no, then no, fuck off, I'm not going to buy. One time, I was in a call with a media production company. We had a branding for a specific client. And we are in a country that I don't have any access to any media productions, etc. So I was making some calls with some people, with some media productions. And the camera that we are actually asking for, it was like kind of like similar to this quality, is like even less than this quality. We are looking for someone who knows how to hold the camera. That's it. We don't want a good quality camera. Why? Because their because their brand was working while they were absolutely posting 180, 140 quality. That's what made them go viral. And that's what made people actually buy from them. So that means we should always stay to this quality. People loved us because that is us. Like, this is who we are. Why? Like, the customer will never understand it when you immediately come up with him with a 4K, 10K quality. No, he will not understand it. He will probably going to hate you because he loved you, he followed you, he bought from you because of your low quality. So we understand that, as like I was working with them and doing their branding, etc. I do understand that. So I was talking with some companies, with media companies, and there is this sales women, literally a woman. She didn't even make me ask my question. She immediately gave me her script, didn't even wait to hear my answer, or didn't even wait to hear my requirements. My main goal is, hey, I want someone who understands how to hold a camera, and I want a quality of this video quality, and I want to send them the quality. And she was only talking about the quality of the products she has, like her company make. Oh, we have the best quality, we have the best X and Y's and D's. Well, if she listened to me, she know that I don't want the best quality. She know that I don't care about the quality. I want the cheapest quality. But she doesn't even hear me. Literally, a woman. And guess what? She was a Jewish woman. Let's be clear. She want my money. She till this day she is DMing me, tell me why you didn't buy. I traveled to other country. She told me, so we do not actually deliver to this country, but if you want, we can. Well, you didn't fucking listen to me. But she was a Jew and a fucking woman. Like, what type of curse is this? She was a Jew, woman, and Indian. I bet she's fat. Anyway, the best way to actually learn sales is actually recording your conversations with the customer. I'll tell you why. Recording every single call you have and literally doing every single role play you can. If you cannot do role plays, it's fine. You can literally make a new account for social media that called sales, marketing, or whatever, just to learn the skill. Make your wasting time valuable. Make it for sales. Only follow salespeople. Only do this, etc. You will while you are scrolling, you're literally going to only learn on sales. And also, when you have a lot of calls, you have feedback. Okay, I said X and Y's and Z's. That made me lose my customer. Let's say I said X and Y and Z. That made me close the customer. Okay, good. But how I can make it better? Your main goal is to keep learning until you cannot make it wrong, not until you make it right. A lot of people doesn't understand that. A lot of people keep learning until they get it right. But that's the poor-minded people, like weak-minded people, literally. You cannot actually keep doing it until you get it right. You should keep doing it until you literally cannot make it wrong. It's similar to that black person. He's like a basketball, I guess Kobe, or I don't know. I'm not in a basketball person, but he usually throw in a specific way. And when you look at their hand, they usually have a specific way they throw. Why? Because they kept it training until they didn't get it wrong. They cannot actually get it wrong. Like something trained. They are not even trying to do the movement of their finger. I don't know how they do it. It's programmed. They are doing it by accident. It's similar to Indians when you talk to him and tell him stop moving your head, and he just keep doing this. He's programmed. He cannot actually stop it. And I'm not being racist at this moment. It's actually true. He cannot actually stop it. And a lot of people, sadly to say it, keep talking. They keep talking when the customer said, okay, I want to buy. That's the biggest amount of times that will make you actually lose the sale. Because let's imagine I'm trying to sell a car. And the customer said, okay, I would like to buy a Toyota Camry. I tell him, well, it's black color. I mean, I know. No. It's black color and it's white interior and it's 4000 cc or 100 cc or whatever cc. I totally understand you. I want to buy it. Okay, but I didn't finish my list. I don't care about your list. I want to buy it. If you say one more word, I will literally buy it from a different store. The second you say this word, trust me, the customer will hate you and say, okay, I will need to think about it, the price or whatever, this objections they give you, until you, okay, thank you, buy. They leave, they go to the second store, they buy the Toyota Camry or whatever they are trying to buy. Because you kept talking and trying to talk, you're kind of like a programmed person, an AI, who keep asking you a question when you are telling him, can you give me the answer? And one of the best way, I actually made it by accident, by talking about the achievement we had by accident. Wait, what? One time I was working with a travel and tourism company, and this travel and tourism company actually went on live on TV Like, we didn't mean to actually put it on TV. Like, we delivered really great job. Okay, I did good job in marketing, but the owners were doing really great job in delivering the results, like delivering the service. I have no control of that. They were doing literally really great logistic, etc. They were very good that the absolutely multiple channels in their country actually talked about them, and even multiple channels from the different country that they used to actually travel, like they were actually sending people to, actually started talking about them because it was literally highest class quality they have ever seen in centuries. I don't know. So I start, when I get the call, I tell them, hey, where did you hear from us? Did you hear from us from XYZ television, or from specific person? I just say specific person name, which is really famous people. Tell them, did you hear from us from this or that, or where did you hear from us? Where did you hear us? Where did you know about us? Even if he didn't know that we are on television, and even if he didn't know that the biggest names in social media, let's say, or the biggest names in this field talked about us, right now he know. But if we come up to him and tell him, hey, you should trust us because we went to television, he will not care about you. Because, okay, everybody go to television, right? No. But when you say it by accident, I mean it, he will trust you more. Because I said it by accident. I didn't mean to actually say that.